We are out exploring the Burnidge County Park in Kane County, Illinois. And we're going to look at the campground and see what that's like and just walk around and explore the park a little bit.
It's a beautiful sunny day in Illinois, which is very unusual for us. So we're pretty excited to be out in the spring.
This is a strange looking rock. We're going to explore this and see just exactly what this is. Looks like it's a play area, climbing rock for little kids. Or big kids.
We considered one of these for the school district that I worked at one time, but we ended up not purchasing it there. But this is pretty cool here.
Be kind of neat to have in your backyard. We'll have to bring our grandkids here.
Here's another pavilion by the campgrounds. Really nice area. Covered. Great big area to grill. There's also a fireplace. Picnic tables in here. Another great place for gathering. Of course, posted, no alcoholic beverages allowed. And this is your gate as you come into the campground area. And here's another look at the campground. My awesome husband is talking on the phone right now. Down here, more hikers. Kind of a hilltop look of the entire campground. Really well kept for this time of year. The Kane County, I must spend a lot of time in here keeping all the limbs and garbage picked up. So really greatly appreciated. Another look at this pavilion from a slightly different perspective. Really close to that rock climbing wall we talked about before. It looks like there's actually two sides to this pavilion. Lots of picnic tables covered. Water access here. Walk around to the side here. You can watch the kids play on that big climbing rock. I wonder if there is a second fireplace over here. It looks like there is not. It's just one. But two sides. Pretty cool.
Looks like the campground is not open for the season yet, but it's a large area, some nice open campsites, a few trees. This is an example of what one of the sites looks like. It looks like they are paved. They have electric and I think water and a little fire pit. Pretty nice.
I really like the design of these campsites where you pull in and then there's a common area in the middle. That is great for families. Kids can run around and they're safe in here, all in the interior. And then there are two spigots for water in this area and electrical hookups, a bunch of fire pits. Really close to the bathrooms and to that pavilion. So this is all designed, most of it is designed on what I might refer to as maybe cul-de-sac access with all the common ground in the middle. Awesome. Larry checking out the electrical campsites. Get an idea of how big the pads are. Pretty nice picnic table.
These are great campsites.
Nice fire pits.
They have nice level pads, and the power for 50 amp, 30 amp, or Not sure what the yellow posts are, except that you try to keep it from running into the power line.
Right. Some of us need that.
Some of the sites, like this one over here, actually looks like it has water. At least there's a place to hook water up. I don't know if it's for exclusive use by that site or not. But there are
Oh yeah.
water spigots for like every 2 or 3 sites. You could probably hook a hose up and fill your holding tank.
I like that there are a couple of pavilions in here also that people can use. That's very nice.
Those water spigots are threaded for a hose. They may put a Y on them. It looks like there's one for every 2 units. Maybe there's a Y on them during the season, that so 2 people can hook up to 1 spigot. If not, you could certainly bring a Y.
There's also a big open area over here with a whole bunch of picnic tables in it. Another nice feature for group gatherings. Lots of dumpsters, and they're placed all over the place. That's nice. You don't have to go very far for that. And there's several bathrooms, which is also nice. You don't have to go very far for a bathroom either.
I think this is a flush toilet here, so for the grandkids that don't like the pit toilets, this might be nice. The granddaughters, I should say.
Yeah, the granddaughters. Posted 5 miles per hour speed limit. Lots of handicap accessibility. That is really nice. And then right here is a dump station. You can come in and just use the dump station. It's a $15 dump fee for if you're not staying here, just using it. And then there's water to flush here, but not potable water. Another one of those pavilions back over here. And water. More campsites around that pavilion.
There's also some areas for tent camping back here. Let's take a little closer look. There's a washroom, restroom at least, for the tent camping. Don't know if it's pits. I think it's just pits. There's some water for the campers. Dumpster for the tent campers. Looks like several spots here. Some are out on the prairie, and some are actually in the woods, so they'd be a little shaded. It's kind of nice. Picnic tables and fire pits, and a nice flat area for your tent.
There's a handicap accessible campsite right there also.
Let's see if I can zoom in on that a little bit. Oop. And they have parking here for the tent campers. There's a handicap parking spot, so they have definitely allowed for handicapped campers. That's wonderful. And it's just right off the RV camping area with the pads. All right, let's explore one of these tent campsites. This is site number 9. They're set back in the woods, really nice. There's a couple of tables. There's a fire pit. Looks like a fairly level area. There's another fire pit over here. You could put a couple of different tents here probably. Oh, that's actually another site there. So this must be site 9 here. It's a little muddy today, but in the summer I'm sure it's drier. What do you think?
I think they're pretty nice for primitive sites. Pretty cool.
Yeah, if we brought the camper out here, you know, John and Tracy might be interested in bringing a tent along or something too, for the girls.
That's true, yeah. This prairie over here, these other primitive sites, Illinois is beautiful prairie land. Stunning prairie flowers in the spring. I bet that is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's probably really nice when it's all green here.
And
Well,
in bloom.
I look forward to coming back.
Or in the fall. I bet the fall is amazing too. Cool.
So this is one of the trails in the Burnidge Park. We don't know exactly where they're going. We didn't bring a map, and we're lost already, but we're going to try it. So let's check it out.
We're always on an adventure, a little lost somewhere in the world. No big deal. I love hearing those sandhill cranes
I don't know if it
calling.
picks up on the video or not, but you can hear sandhill cranes flying overhead right now.
Saw a big hawk a couple minutes ago too.
This is a great spot for bird watching. There's some ponds on the other side of the park that have a lot of waterfowl in the spring. Should probably start seeing some migrations right now. Well, the sandhill cranes are migrating, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we should tell you it's March, first day of spring here in Illinois. Snow just melting. Had a lot of snow this winter.
Cheryl has found a bird's nest. I don't know if there are any eggs in it or not, but I come back when there's birds. Walking along the perimeter of the park here. Used to be a railroad along the edge of the park. Beautiful stand of pine trees.
That's pretty high up there, but that's a little nest. That's a small bird sometimes. Very cool. Here's one too.
Point at that little tiny bird's nest. Aha, I think I found it.
Oh, you couldn't see it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't find it with the camera. It's around a lot.
Yeah, you have to hold exception still.
Can't really do telephoto while you're walking.
Now here's another one. Sorry about the nest thing, but this one's broken apart. It's not any good anymore. Oh, there's some bones in it. Some little.
What kind of a nest do you think that was?
I don't know. Well, I think a bird's nest. Some little Critter died in here though.
Oh.
Beautiful prairie here. Just overlooking the prairie here. Coming across more people on the trail now too. Beautiful blue sky, kind of rare here, this part of Illinois, Kane County. Can hear lots of birds singing. Really appreciating the beautiful weather today.
It's a little pond. I don't know if it's a pond all year, but...
Can you hear that? Those frogs? Isn't that amazing? Very marshy though.
Keepers. Might get your feet wet.
It's so wet here. Watch out. Yeah, that's water. Wow.
You hear the cranes in the background and the little peepers in the foreground.
Goodness sakes. Oh, they're right overhead, the sand hill cranes.
Beautiful.
This place must be full of milkweed. Saw the milkweed pods here. Monarch butterflies lay their eggs on milkweed.
We'll have to come back in the spring and see if we can find some monarch
Yeah,
butterflies.
so this is really cool area for monarch butterflies.
In the summer, I mean.
Yeah, in the summer.
You see rolling hills and pine trees in the background. Really nice. Who would have thought this was tucked away in Kane County, so close to the Chicago area? Beautiful countryside. Ponds and streams, rolling hills. Amazing. We actually are on top of a little rise, some might call a hill, in the middle of the park. Rolling hills back here for the trail. Kind of fun. Probably very cool in here in the spring, in the summertime when the fields are hot. More hidden ponds. Still ice on the ponds here, you can see. We are in that stand of trees now that you could see across the field from the campground. You can see now the campground in the distance. See if I can zoom in on that just a little bit.
So one of the things I do when we go for walks, I actually record the birds that I have seen. Big birder, not an expert, but so there's an app, Big Ear Birding, and you can record the birds that you have seen on your walk. Really cool, and the location of the bird. So it finds your location for you, and then you can actually look for the birds that you have seen on your hike. So you press add sighting. It identifies the time of year, March in the United States, Illinois in Kane County, and then it shows you some common birds to the area. So today we saw the red-winged blackbird, we saw the robin, we saw the chickadee, and we saw the red-tailed hawk. Awesome day for bird watching.
So what did you think of the park?
I loved the park. It's a beautiful spring day. It is a really clean park, and there are a lot of open spaces here. I think it's designed well and is well cared for.
Yeah, it seems to be very clean. I mean, obviously it's off season, so they probably have had time to clean up, but it looks like it's very well maintained. Fairly new. You know, there's one in Big Rock too that's supposedly even newer than this one. So maybe we should check that out next time.
Oh, that would be cool.
Sure.
So we went on about a 3-mile hike today here in this area. That was wonderful. We went through prairie and through the forest, and it comes right back to this camping area. So great hiking trails for the family. Plenty of area for the kids to play, and a few pavilions that we pointed out. So I would love to come back here and camp with our grandkids.
Sounds great.